My lips are probably gonna be chapped. But real quick, I wanted to make a video. So look, y'all. You like, you're gonna give off an image. What's up, bro? How you, bro? You gonna, it's early as shit. You gonna give off an image, but you're gonna emit some sort of reflection to the world, right? You're gonna display something, and it's always gonna be levels to shit. It's always gonna be levels to like how you. It's always gonna be levels to like how you embrace what's going on around you, and like your environment's always gonna like, reflect different shit at you. The point of this video is this, right? I just wanted to emphasize it's good to reflect what you see from your environment, but at the same time, you also gotta be a one-sided mirror. Don't be one of them like police mirrors. You know the police mirrors where they can see you, but you can't see them? Like they're on the other side, it's like 50 deep. You're by yourself on the other side. You know what I mean? Don't be that type of mirror where it's like someone can bleed through and like shine something, or your environment makes you display something that's not you. Now, we always go back to the then, like how do you know who you are? Like how do you know what you are and shit like that? It's based off of how you feel. Your body tells you. So here's a prime example. Whereas to where you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. When you're doing it, or as you're doing it, now it's okay for you. You're like, your heart gonna sing sometimes, like, or like your body, like you might do something, and then your body will be like nervous, or anxiety will build up. At times, that's a good thing. But if you're feeling it the whole time you're doing something, then you might not supposed to be doing that. Because I said like this, right? Here's an example for me. There's times where I had to like perform or do like a music video in front of people, or like, just do certain things where I had to lock in and do a craft or something, obviously that I wanted to do, that I like to do. And in those situations, I felt those butterflies or whatever in my stomach. I felt the fear. But as I got into it, it's as if my I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt like I was watching myself do it. If that makes sense. Like I was watching myself in the higher form. You start off in there in the room where everybody doing it, and then eventually if you lock in enough, you're watching yourself in the room. You kind of see it from like a third person point of view. Whereas you started off in first person. So the main point of the video is be clear with what it is that you want to reflect, and stand firm on that. Reflect what it is that you are, and allow your environment to absorb that and reflect it back at you. Don't try to overly reflect your environment though, if that's not what you are 100. And if you just go to an environment and it's fresh and it's new, you shouldn't even care too much to reflect much. Most of the time you should be absorbing, the scenery, or absorbing the environment. You want to make sure you're paying attention. Because I told y'all this months ago, and I was being more active with the lives on this form, because I switched over to doing more music style content, but I still do this too. It's been a while, so like I'm kind of rusty, a little rusty. But you want to take in your environment in the beginning. You want to take it in. Because like I said before in the previous videos, I know I've spoken on this before. This all is gonna be here after you go. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. So there's systems that have been in play before you entered the environment. There's gonna be systems in play after you leave the environment. You either impact the environment or you want to impact the environment more than the environment impacts you. And I'm saying that because it's really important. If you see it that way, I'm a person, I've always moved every like 4 or 5 years in my life, 6 years, 7 years. I always move. I don't really be staying in one spot. But the key thing where I go, I like to try to leave an impact. It's not always positive. I fuck up. I'm a human. There's places that I've been where I left a bad taste before I left, and I may not have been able to fix it and or address it, you know. But that's part of your journey. Part of your journey is rubbing people the wrong way. Part of your journey is creating dead skin to shed out of later. You gotta rub people the wrong way in places. You can't be liked everywhere. You can't be perceived as awesome everywhere you go, bro. It's gonna have to be people that dislike you. That's how you know you're moving towards something in life. When you have people that hate or dislike. And yo, look, okay, so I picked up on, hate energies as of late, right? Way more than I've ever been used to in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit began to me because it's new. Because it's like, when you like actively try to do good, like, yeah, I'll be cruddy in my own ways. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a cruddy nigga. I do shit that I know people may not like at times. Or I do shit to go tit for tat sometimes. Everybody does these things. Everybody do these things. But it's like, when you try to be positive, bruh, and that shit, like, it reflect another type of way, it can make you want to turn, evil. And that's the job of this world. I never understood it at first, but innocence is the most lucrative thing to have on this earth. Because the more innocence you have, it's basically the influence, right? The influence, it hasn't pierced your soul as deep. Excuse me. I ain't eat nothing, so I'm burping this shit. Excuse me again. The innocence is something that, like, you can't replace something like that. A lot of, like, rich people or whatever, a lot of them don't got their innocence no more. And the world does a good job of trying to take that from you when they see it in you. That innocence, or like, you'll hear shit like get with the program, or like, that's not how we do shit around here. That type of shit, bro. Like, that's when the world is trying to put you towards, if not an agenda, then a way of seeing things. And it's cool to see things, higher environment, see things, but you have to realize, and I said this already, I'm repeating myself from a previous video, but you gotta remember too, I didn't drop 200 types of these videos, like 200 straight. 240, I think, types of videos like this where I'm just talking, kicking game. You're gonna repeat yourself sometimes. That's gonna happen. Oh, hello. So yeah, the world might try to take that like innocence away, but man, I'd say hold it down. Don't be a dumb person. Don't be the person that can't understand when your environment's telling you you're in danger or some shit like that. Cause that's another your environment might they'll start telling you too. Like, hey, you fucking not. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. I believe they'll warn you, you know? They give you a chance to see it. How you do? They give you a chance to see it. And then you gotta pick up on what they putting down. Pay attention pay attention to your environment, but you don't gotta be 100% what your environment is if that's not what you are. You rather, or I rather, put myself in a situation where I change the shit around for the better. And I'm willing to take what come with that. That's another thing too. You can't really be for change if you're not willing to take what comes with it. Hello. You can't be. What's up with you, man? Vinci VR, man. Hey, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Do me that favor. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. You gotta be able to take what comes with it. That includes being called a bitch if you overly friendly. You know, even though you know you will punish the person that's calling you that. And more times than not, you're gonna see that online. You're not gonna see. It's very seldom you'll see someone in your face call you, you know, or dish you like that for being positive. But you know, places like the internet where it's not real, it's like a virtual hoax. It can be hard not to put your feelings into it. You know what I mean? Like your feelings can get caught up with shit like that because it might look like reality, but it's not reality, to be honest with you. The reality is what you feel about yourself. And this is something I'm trying to figure this out. I care a lot about how I'm perceived. A lot. A lot. A lot. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Because that means you're always looking outside of you to figure out how you feel. Ooh, I tripped. Come around you. I'm going this way. You going that way. All right, bet. I hope that makes sense. Like that's something I gotta fix. Gotta figure out how to take away that care because I'm telling you, it's very strange how life, as you progress, you change, bro. I remember my previous self that did not give a fuck when nobody was thinking, and I was having my way no matter what. Like, and you was gonna go with it. You were gonna go with it. You know, like that's who I was. But then you begin to develop your brain because it's easy to be that guy in like high school and college settings. When real life will kick in, and then that's when bankroll becomes a thing. And now when bankroll becomes a thing, now you've really like it evens the playing field for in some ways, and then it also blurs the lines in other ways too. Cause you can see dweebs. You can see dweebs put up imagery of like, you know, being gangsters and shit like that. But money is what allows people to do shit like that at times. Or you have to be a good actor, right? But I say all that to say, right? When I was my previous self, that was less aware of my surroundings, that didn't care how I was perceived. But I had my way all the time. But now you become more aware, and you're like, oh, I don't got money. So then it's like, oh, now you get to thinking and second guessing yourself. Then you might hear your environment get to telling you, you know, because what you are that's also gonna be reflected back at you. So if you're on some like bum ass shit, you're gonna experience bum ass shit. And your environment gonna tell you like, you know you a bum ass nigga, right? You get me? So yeah, we're out here, we're outside. I really wanna emphasize that though, like it's important. It's important. Oh, I thought we about to hit me. It's important, just don't lose yourself. Embrace your changes because the changes are gonna come. You're gonna care some days, you're not gonna care other days. You're gonna feel like being around a lot of people one day, the other day you're gonna hate everybody. Go with it. But be honest with how you feel too. Alright, boom, another thing that I want to speak on. Maybe the last thing that I want to speak on. You rather express how you feel and fail, or let the feelings be known and it don't go nowhere, than for you to hold on to what you feel and you don't know. Because I'm realizing now, right? You waste more time, you waste way more time pondering and thinking about what it is. Whereas if you just say what it is, then you can figure out what it is in that moment and then you can now make your play. Even if it is, like, even if you don't get what you want, right? Let's say you don't get what you want. You're thinking like, all right, boom, I'm gonna tell this person this and then this is the outcome that's gonna come. And then you tell the person and then the outcome don't come. That's not a bad thing. You know what it is now. I don't know why, growing up, I guess confrontation is something that I didn't like. And now I'm breaking that down in my mid-20s, like, all right, boom, I'm gonna just have to say shit sometimes and then it is what it is, you know? So I just wanted to put that in there as well, like, ooh, she came up right behind her, I was kinda scared. I just wanted to put that in there too, like, she scared me though, I can't lie. I thought they got me on camera. Hello? I thought they got me on film, yo. Yeah, it ain't getting me no, I'm good. I'm still here, still kicking. Still kicking. It's been a while, man. I've seen a lot of people start doing this form of content, and I've seen a lot of things that, that we were doing. And when I started all that stuff, when I first started doing the videos and all that, like just my journey of displaying myself online, I didn't think that it would play out how it played out. I said a lot of shit where I was like, yeah, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and then it played out in front of y'all eyes. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like confidence, I guess, now in hindsight. I guess that's what made it happen for me. Is like me being so like I don't know how to explain it, bro, but it's like half the shit I was saying then, I had no idea. Like, but it's like, I guess because I said it online, and I said this in one of my first videos. When you say something, if you care, let's say you care about how you perceive it. If you say something online, you gotta live up to that shit. You gotta do it. Like, so if you say, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna enter it, I'm gonna do music, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stay solid and blah blah. Like, you gotta put in the steps that like make you gotta make it make sense. And because now I be having people like, oh, how did you predict this? Or like, you know, but it's like, I don't know. I'm being honest right now, bro. This is me sober. Like, I'm just telling you, like, this is my, like, me in my right mind. Like, yo, I don't know how half this shit plays out or played out. I don't know how half the shit y'all gonna see in the near future is gonna play out, bro. But I feel it. So I know, but I don't know. It's like the confidence is the know, but the journey is the don't know. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I just know what's gonna happen. And I know it's gonna go for me. I know it's in my favor. I know this shit's in my favor. Shit's just crazy. Bro, you gotta, I don't know you. Who is this? Let me see if I can see the, who is that? Who is that? That just left a comment. If you hear my voice, make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe. Don't just be on here looking at me. Like the video, comment, and subscribe, though. Oh yeah, it's gonna go in my favor. But it's not gonna go in my favor because I said it's gonna go in my favor. The reason why it's gonna go in my favor is because I said it, I believed it in the moment, and I took steps towards it. But I took steps towards it even when, like, I didn't get nothing back or I didn't see nothing back. Boom. The other thing is this. Be nice to people, bro. Be kind to people. Be kind. My name is Abdul Hakim Musa. Stage name, man, Hakimu. What's your name? Like the video. Comment and subscribe. Since you want to know my name, Abdul Hakim Musa. Man, Hakim was the stage name. Are you asking because you're going to hire me for something? You got a job for me? You got a job for me? I'll do a job. Let me know. Oh, that's a nice name. Are you from India? Might I ask, are you from India? Who just told me their sister's pregnant? I know that, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh, you're not from India. Beautiful black woman. I'm still still in love with the source. Hello. Because they are the source. If you pick up what I'm putting down. They are the source. Uzbekistan. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Hey, do me a favor. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. And then after the live, go through and watch my go watch some of the content, the videos, all that stuff. Go do that. Go watch some of the content. Yeah, do that for me. Oh, let me come this way. Come this way, yeah. I'll go this way. You guys cold? Yeah, it's a little chilly. I got my jacket on now. I do feel bad. But it's like I'm going somewhere, she going somewhere. I can't deal with my jacket. You Tibet, oh, you start saying stuff. Oh, and then tell your friends about me in Uzbekistan too. I've never even heard of that country. I didn't even know that was a country. I'm assuming that's like in the Middle East Asia region. Let me know if I'm correct. Middle East Asia region. Yeah or no? Like, are you near Pakistan? Hi. You sound gay? No, I'm not gay. I love women. But when you're nice like me, when you're kind and like you're, friendly and shit, they'll call you gay. It's alright. They call me gay. I'm not the first person they call gay when they're not gay. I won't be the last. But I know that I have a lot of respect for gay people. I have a lot of respect for trans people. Gay people, I grew up with gay people early. Trans people, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I had to learn, but not in no negative way. Like, I just didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up knowing that. I didn't grow up like understanding. So I had to like learn how to move and how to be a good person, you know? Because at the end of the day, bro, if you're excluding people because they're not like you, you're not a good person. Just to say that real quick. And I had to learn that. I had to learn, like, damn, I'm not being a good person if I'm judging somebody that's not exactly who I am or how I am, you know? So, I just want to say that too. But I'm at work, y'all, so I gotta cut this. Show the surroundings too. If I get on live later, I got you. All right. So I'm gonna see you.